What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Today, we return to the Valheim speedrun grind. Today, I'm going to start actually working on the glitched speedrun. I'll explain why in just a second. First of all, just want to thank everybody for the support on the latest video. Thanks for the likes and the comments. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If you've not watched it yet, it's the latest episode in my double boss challenge series. So yeah, head over to the YouTube channel, go check that out. What's up, Radex? Thanks for the look. I hope you're doing good, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so over the last several days, obviously most of you guys know that I've been working on my latest video, but what some people may not be aware of is that I've also been going back and forwards with the other speedrun.com mods to figure out the changes to the leaderboards that we're going to be doing with the Mistlands update, so that we can actually create like a Mistlands category and figure out what the categories and the rules are going to be. So we're really close to finalizing that, just so everybody's aware. Sorry, I just had to type my print seeds command in, because you can actually do print seeds whilst the credits are playing. What's up? Thanks so much for the look, Austin. Thanks so much for the look, James. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. Thanks, Joe. Aaron, 12-inch. Solid noob, thanks for the look. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by the stream, everybody. Really appreciate it. Oh, look. Got a burial chamber. Yeah, anyway, so we've not finalized what the categories are going to be yet, but you know, I just basically need to type up the sort of everything that has been suggested, and just sort of allow everybody to give it one last look over before we actually go ahead and add them to the leaderboard. So it's really close. Basically, for all bosses, right, in the speedrun, the current strat for the queen to gain entrance. Poggy Cloaky, thank you so much for the 8 months YouTube membership. You absolute legend. Thanks so much for supporting the content and keeping the dream alive. I really appreciate that, bud. Thanks a lot for the look. I really appreciate that. 60 seconds. Hope you're doing good, bud. So anyway, guys, previously for all bosses, when we're figuring out the Mistlands speedrun, right, the way we were getting access to the queen was to dig in to the entrance, because it turned out there's actually a spot where you could actually get in to the boss room without glitching. And that meant that we didn't have to make the seal breaker in a glitchless run. However, let's just say I have an anonymous tip. The stumps are scared. Let's just say I have an anonymous tip on pretty good authority that is going to be pitched out patched out, sorry. Very soon. So that won't be a speedrun strat for anyone that wants to run the current patch, which will be basically all runners for now. So that means, as of right now, thanks a lot for the look, Murdinator, and thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, bud. Thanks a lot, Fred. That means that basically right now it's looking like we're going to have to do a load of smelting again to make the seal breaker. In order to do like a glitchless all bosses run, right? And after speaking to other runners and speaking to the mods about it when figuring out like what these rules are gonna be going forwards, it kind of seems like the current opinion on it is that most likely means for most runners, those runs are not going to be possible to do within the amount of time that people typically have available in a day. So it's not finalized yet, but most likely that's going to become segmented. Like I said, not totally finalized, but so anyway, I've been thinking about the speedrun a lot more, and oh no, that's not. Don't run to the middle where we can't craft. So basically, anyway, if we actually re-add glitched to the leaderboards, glitched runs will be possible reasonably within a day, because you don't have to make the seal breaker, because you can just clip in. And whilst glitched is like a speedrun category that's barely really been touched, it doesn't, in fact it was originally removed from the leaderboards because nobody ran it. The reason for that is because all the known glitches for the speedrun, the only one that saved time was that you can clip into the skull when fighting bone mass, so you don't have to do the bone mass setup. Everything else, like, there wasn't really any major time save discovered with glitched other than that one thing, so it just made more sense for everyone to do glitchless. And this just happened like organically. Like we did allow glitchless submissions previously, but it's just we didn't get any. I think there's a small chance I might be one of the only people that even did it. Because I do have a run on YouTube from back in the day. Trophy, please. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. Brain Water, appreciate that. I hope you're doing good. I'm good, thanks, Marshall. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. So anyway, obviously now, all of a sudden with Mistlands, what's interesting is there's actually now a ton of time saved by running glitched. So as of right now, the way glitched runs will look is basically bone mass setup will be different. because we just clip in the skull so we don't have to make the structure. And we'll be able to clip into the citadel to kill the queen so that we don't have to make the seal breaker. I will be attempting to beat Valheim in reverse again sometime, yeah, for sure. There's no... So you can duplicate items in Valheim, but it requires file manipulation. And file manipulation typically still not allowed, even in glitched, because it's not really like done by playing the game, if that makes sense. So there's no file duplication glitches. You have to manipulate the files, you know, which literally like requires you to tab out and alter the game file. So anyway, I'm gonna start today, at least I'm gonna start working towards glitched runs. And I might stick with glitched for a while to see how it goes, and then like at some point we can sort of start to alternate between doing segmented glitchless and unsegmented glitched. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, New Game Plus is still fine. But yeah, I think what I'm going to start doing is alternate between doing glitched and segmented glitchless. It will depend on what the final decisions are with the leaderboards, but it's just based on where we're at right now with it, and it will be finalized within the next few days, most likely. What's up, Nordic? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. I am doing great. Thanks, dude. Very welcome, Besky. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. So things are going to get really interesting, because it's going to be a nice shake up for the community, for sure. No, I don't think the Queen is too hard. I made a giant Mistlands guide. You can get a link to it by doing !mist guide in the chat. And if you watch it, it's all time-stamped. If you just skip right to the bit where I show how I like to do the Queen without dying. With the right strats, it's pretty straightforward. Just takes a lot more preparation than all the other bosses. All the time saving glitches we found anyway. Exactly. So it's going to be fun because the Mistlands runs are going to get pretty long for glitchless, but it being segmented is going to allow other runners to still do it, so we can still compete with each other, and that will for sure be a vibe and a fun thing to do when we have time to dedicate a couple of days to runs. At least for now. Frankly, I suspect that it may wind up getting to the point that you don't necessarily need to be segmented, but we'll see if new strats are discovered, you know. And then doing glitched runs, it's like still gonna allow us to do our normal speedrun streams. But you know, it's new stuff to work on too, you know. I have no idea really about times yet, because, you know, it's kind of a new category in a way, doing glitched at this point. Appreciate that, Kiri. Let's go this way now. We did detect burial chamber over here somewhere. Don't have any mods? I have mods in the chat if that's what you mean, but they're running the game vanilla. If that's what you mean. Don't know which one what type of mods you mean, if it's game or chat, but I answer both questions. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. I love the double boss series, very nice. Oh, thanks, Olski. I really appreciate it. I'm really passionate about the double boss series. You know, it's one of them things that's like not necessarily one of the best things for me to do. You know what? I'm gonna leave this for now. I think there's such a thing as getting that core wood too early. Yeah, the double boss series is like probably not the best thing for me to do in terms of the algorithm and stuff, but I really enjoy doing it, and I'm really excited to get it done, because what's really going to be cool about the double boss series is once it's actually done, we'll be able to make a really sick video summarizing it all, and that will be a banger for sure. So I'm hyped on it. So I'm always really glad to hear people enjoying it. I honestly put maybe even too much effort into the latest episode. Like, I've put so much effort. I don't know if anyone's noticed the thumbnail on that video, but I put so much effort into that thumbnail. It's probably the most effort I've ever put into a thumbnail, because I just kind of became obsessed with making the best thumbnail for the video. It is gonna be funny, Alex. Double Queen sounds terrible. I know, right? All right, I can hear crows. And it's probably a crypt if there's a crypt within 100 meters. Oh, hang on. That's the skeleton tower, right? Yeah, it is. So there's something else. It's here, but I don't see it. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick. Uh-huh. 14-hour run for what? Which category? This category should. Well, obviously it always depends, but I like a good run for glitched. Should be possible to do it in less than 10 hours for sure. Pretty soon, even with current strats. Most likely, even within 7, I would say. Oh. What? There was another archer behind him that I couldn't see. I thought I had another hit left because I didn't see this other archer. That's annoying. I'm just gonna go back because that's not really worth resetting over. I saw the one archer and dodged the first one, but there's another one. The worst having the multiple archers before you've got chance to eat your decent food. We were still low HP from the bad food then. Not too bad though, pretty close. We got fucking lost again. It's such a weird hidden burial chamber. There it is. Alright, we gotta go nuts now. Go corpse run. Look at that dirty hidden archer at the back. Sneaky motherfucker. Yeah, I reckon those kind of times would be possible later on. Elder Rune, anybody? Got our core, that's nice. Excuse me. I was eating peanuts before the stream. They're stuck in the back of my throat. Oh yeah, I'm sure the Ashlands is gonna be awesome. Spawn room, that's good. Okay, rip. Never mind. Can maybe farm some bones a little bit here. An archer. I would say the best way to kill the queen isn't about any one damage type. It's just focusing on constantly doing damage all the time. I have a video where I show it in detail. You can get a link to it by doing exclamation Mistglide, and it's got a timestamp for the boss fight. It's a big guide about everything in the Mistlands. But there's a timestamp for the boss fight that you can click on. But just to briefly summarize, I actually think spamming both bomb types, both the poison bombs and the fire bombs, because they have big AoE and they allow you to do 2 different status effects simultaneously. They allow you to be constantly doing damage. Then from range, you know, you can just be using arrows, but you know, I personally would recommend using the frost staff from range to keep doing the range damage for the best DPS. A lot of skeletons around. Basically, I personally do that fight by always staying away from her. And constantly dealing damage with, you know, bombs and status effects and stuff. Ranged. Oh, there's another spawn room. Kind of a far elder, to be honest, but let's roll with it. See what it looks like along the way. Maybe we can make up for it somehow. Still is early-ish. I think one of the most exciting things that I'm looking forward to about the future of Valheim speedrunning The comment that somebody made about Ashlands making it longer before just reminded me of this. The thing I'm looking forward to the most is all the bosses being in the game, which is conceivably not necessarily super far away. Like, I'm a patient guy. I mean, maybe for a lot of people's standards, it's stages away, but anyway, once all the bosses are in the game, I'm excited about the idea of this speedrun having any percent. Because it is going to have some sort of ending. And so the idea of just what the hell that could possibly be is exciting. Just not knowing. And the idea of, you know, the speedrun just becoming about beelining it towards whatever that is. Assuming that it allows you to skip certain bosses could get very interesting. I had a lot of luck being very aggressive and dodging and blocking with my back against the wall using the Chrome special attack at the bone mass power, and I got a low before I ran out. Afterwards, just looked at the spots. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about being up against the wall. I wouldn't really advise that against that, but for sure, blocking and being aggressive can still work. Corners are really the issue. Being up against the wall, I guess, is kind of fine. Corners are really the issue with Deekers. Definitely want to stay out of those. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch, Rick. And Machina X Dio. Thank you guys. Hope you're doing good. What's up, Rainer? Thanks for talking about the stream. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, I think the Queen boss fight is actually great. Just requires a lot more prep, and I think a lot more just thinking about your approach instead of just sort of winging it compared to the other bosses. Which I think it's a good thing. We're doing good for mats and stuff so far. Is using extended sword combos considered a glitch? No. We haven't actually finalized that in the rules yet, because and that is something that still need to discuss with other people, but it isn't, and it won't be considered a glitch. I guess we just hop over real quick. definitely super interested in seeing what Ashland's boss is going to be. We might lose some leather here, annoyingly. Hopefully not. Oh, it didn't. Nice. Even though this elder is far away, so we're not going to get a good time for the elder. This seed actually is a pretty good seed for our first run of the day. Because honestly, with Mistlands update, I feel like the elder is so elusive now. Or at least it can be. What the hell is this? Alright, I see land to my left. I'm not going to immediately jump in a boat. Probably waste a bit of time sailing too much if we don't have to. Do we want to do anything with this troll? I don't think so. If any other bosses become more or less elusive with Mistlands? Not really. I do think, I mean, technically, I suppose you could say bone mass a little bit because there is sort of slightly less crypts on the map. So hypothetically, ooh, we've got shipwreck. That's nice. But to be honest, I haven't really I haven't really found that come into play too much. Something that seems elusive. All the lights. Come on, people. Almost 100 viewers. Only 23 likes. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, more recipes for trophies. Great idea. Yeah, hypothetically anyway, like, crypts, there are less crypts, but the thing is, in the speedrun, you kind of want the first crypt you find to be a jackpot anyway. So, I don't think the crypt change has made much of a difference. But I mean, there's obviously an argument to be made that it could have contributed to bone mass being a bit more elusive. But I feel like it's very minor. I'm going to sneeze. Oh my god, I tried to mute my mic, but I couldn't. I'm sorry, chat. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I tried to mute my mic, but it made me miss the spawner. Hello, Bevo. Thanks for coming on the stream. I hope you're doing good. Well, it's nice that we got all our seeds. Thank you, Canary. I appreciate that. Whenever someone says bless you, I'm always reminded of my grandma. Because she was kind of crazy. And she used to always say, if someone says bless you, and you thank them for it, every time you thank someone that says bless you, a fairy dies. That's what she used to tell me when I was a little kid. How funny is that? So weird. Nice to see you, Geek. Nice, Bev. Foggy. Corvus, thanks so much for the raid. I hope you're doing good, bud. Hey, Scrawny. Oh, yeah. Hope you had a good stream. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that, bud. That's a good point, Zalvazar. Solid point. Afternoon. Yep, raft can across the ocean. Oh, we've got a nice swamp there. Ha. So weird that we, on our first attempt with glitches, it looks like we're gonna actually end up finding a crypt. There's a good chance we find a crypt before an elder. What are the odds of that? Because that's kind of a rare scenario, but something we can actually utilize doing glitched, because we can actually clip into crypts. You can definitely choose the Queen of Vita. We're gonna make a video about that at some point. Enjoying the 2 Bastards at Once videos. Really interested how you would take on Bomas 2 twice. I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. I'm really enjoying making the double boss series. This latest episode I feel was epic. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch, Daffy and Baker Mike. I hope you're doing good. No, I didn't, Bev. Was he in Leeds or something today? I am 32. Did anyone complete the Mistlands speedrun yet? Segmented, yes. What's up, Claire? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. Done any more epic builds lately? I do edit my videos myself, yeah. It's kind of why I don't have time to stream when I'm making videos. I'm doing great, thanks. Thanks for asking. I've actually been discussing finalizing the leaderboard changes with categories and rules over the last few days. Should be finalizing it over the next few days. So changes aren't up yet, but just need to iron out a couple more things, and I'll type up the changes and quickly run it by everybody one more time, and then I'll work with Archie to get the changes up. So we're close. I guess you could say today is kind of the day I'm running under what will most likely be changes, if that makes sense. So I'm doing glitched. Okay. Oh, we haven't even yeah, I forgot we haven't even made our pickaxes yet. Oh my god, dude. Thanks, Wesker. I appreciate that, bud. I'm glad you liked it. Ah, he's not going to let me get in, is he? Let me get in. Bro. Alright, okay. Trying to dodge whilst trying to do the clip. Not really a good combination. There's no need to make the stab breaker yet. for it. In general, in speedruns, glitches are used in most speedruns in the entire history of gaming. In Valheim speedruns, glitch speedruns aren't really a thing yet, but they're going to be now after Mistlands. So literally, my first time basically ever, like officially like running glitched. So this is actually a glitched speedrun. I have done glitched speedruns in the past, but glitched is going to become a main category now because it's so much time save for the queen. Yeah, I'm just answering your question in detail, bud. I wouldn't really care if you was hating. So don't worry about that. Yeah, so far with the leaderboard changes, it's looking like we probably won't have a category for world swap because I just don't think... I think that doing glitch speedruns is actually more of a elaborate like a better solution than running world swap. So I don't think anyone would run it anyway, especially once glitch becomes more of a thing. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. That's. I mean, I don't think world swap is fine as its own category, but like, if we don't need it as a category because we can just do glitching instead, I think that just makes more sense. This is actually amazing. That this is literally like the first official glitched Mistlands speedrun by anyone. And it has actually been one where we've got a bone mass before an elder, which is the only type of boss arrangement where there's an advantage in running glitched. How freaking weird is that, chat? What kind of that insane look is that? Nutty. We just need to find with the bones now. When we're talking about glitched in this game, we're essentially just talking about clips. Oh no! There we go, we're good. Yeah, we're gonna have to clip into a different crypt. This worked out though. Actually worked out pretty good. The bosses won't fight each other now. Really could use more wood here. There's really a lot going on here. I'm gonna keep going this way a bit. Oh fuck. Okay, dude. Oh, I'm so dead. No, we're not gonna make that clip in this scenario. Not like that. Don't have any stones. That's not a good position for the chair. I know that 60 seconds. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. Both say no. Hope you're doing good. Hell yeah, dude. Glad you could make it. Happy Saturday, Disco. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good. Kind of, back with mobs. I really need some rocks. Kind of nuts that this is actually the bone mass swamp. Alright, I guess we're gonna just try and clip with while being chased again. We'll need to repair this as well. I have to do a repair whilst being chased as well. God damn it. I appreciate that, Mark. Alright, we did it. Interesting. Yeah, I know you can place a campfire. We don't even have rocks at the minute. So, doesn't matter right now. I guess I'm gonna go with this guy. This guy's gonna be annoying. Do. Another withered bone. So this is going good, but we are getting sort of slowish with the bone drops. For sure do with more. We need a bit more. Leather assault. Oh, another one. That's good. The logout removed the poison effect. Okay, so we can actually make weapons if we actually get some wood, which we do kind of need to do. Don't know if it's actually worth going there anyways. Being completely honest. We should try and loot that chest. Oh shit. I dodged to an out. God. I was actually trying to jump. I accidentally dodged. Definitely feeling a little bit rusty after not running in a week or so. Still looking good though. This goddamn... Oh, there we go. Yep. I knew the blob was gonna block me again. Blobs always fucking block here. God damn it. Iron Gate have no plans to fix clips. But it doesn't matter. If anything ever is patched out in a speedrun, you don't think like that. It's kind of loser mentality. You just gotta like whatever the best way to beat the game is within the rule set of the category you're running is the way to do it, irrelevant of what the developer decides. If a developer changes the game that you run, you just have to figure it all out again. And that's the game of the speedrun mentality. Just have to be willing to always figure out the best way, fastest way of beating the game within the category that you're on. If oh fuck, that's annoying. Yeah, if you avoid something that's time advantage just because it might be patched out, you're just gonna be slower. Why would you think that this run is doomed? Everything that has happened in this run so far actually puts it up to be potentially the best attempt that anyone has done since the Mistlands update came out. That's the reason why I haven't reset. Thank you, 4 AM. Well, that just sounds like you don't know anything about Valheim speedrunning. No, we're not gonna get the clip off. God damn it. See, it's kind of a blessing and a curse sometimes to find some of the later bosses this early because you are obviously underprepared. All biomes are in the game already. They just don't have anything in. So there's got the deep north and the ashlands, and I think they're gonna also do some updates to the ocean biome. We're running random seed today. We're actually running random seed glitch today. Because like part of this fucking annoying scenario, guys, is that we don't have weapons. It's because we're here super early, but you still gotta capitalize here on being here early. If you get somewhere super early, you're gonna get a few extra deaths. I actually forget where we. Oh yeah, it was there, wasn't it? This is the bit that we're working on. Might be able to work on this guy right here potentially. Yeah, like if you're in a situation like this where you've got like something like a bone mass swamp super early before you've actually made all your weapons, you still want to, you're gonna go for it. And you probably are gonna die. But it's a speed run, so it's about being fast, not about protecting your ego. It's like if it's faster, then do it, you know. If it's still faster, then you still play it out. It would look so much better if we just found him a little later. But it would be slower, even though it would be easier to survive. I think you can counter poison with a roll in some scenarios if it's timed correctly, I believe. I have done it before, I think. But it's tricky to do. You have to roll out of the area as well. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. Fantas Boomers, I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good, bud. With glitched, we'll hide inside the skull. I'm great as well. I'm glad you're doing good too, bud. Nice to hear. We're running a new game, random seed. All bosses. Which means glitched. Just so you know. Because the G in RSG means glitchless. If it's not glitchless, you just don't put it there, basically. That's the official category name. This attempt does include killing the queen. Oh, why? The RNG in this run has actually mostly been amazing, but the mob RNG is definitely making up for it. I suppose what we should do is use him to get some ancient bark, and then we just... Well, there's no... Well, let's look for core wood first. Maybe we can get some core wood. Relocking doesn't refill your stamina or health. It just removes debuffs, and it's not a bug. It's just done like that. So when you sign on to play the game, you're not in some like crazy situation. Yeah, I killed the boss by clipping into the skull in one video previously. So glitches in Valheim speedrunning really only means clips, because there aren't really other major glitches. Alright, this is great. In fact, we might as well use this. This is actually great. It's worked out. Perfect. Still need a couple other hypothetically to do that. Axe, but come back to that. Go with that for now. Nice. Wood was really our big issue. You can read about glitches on the Valheim speedrun page. You go to speedrun.com/Valheim. If you want to share a seed with me, I recommend joining the Discord and posting it in the seeds channel. Thanks a lot for the sub on Twitch. The follow, sorry, on Twitch. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing good. I've been getting like this low drop rates of withered bones. It's my only issue at the minute with this. Alright, now at least we can fight back, chat. Oops. Yeah, it's a dead end too. It's funny because our crypts that we keep getting are kind of weird, small dead ends as well. But they're all still going very good, but it's not making it like... The game doesn't want it to be too smooth on us. Come this way, bud. WTF, smash that like, people. You heard Cloaky, guys, better smash the like button. You don't want to make him angry, you won't like him when he's angry. See, we did actually time the poison dodge well there. So, someone asked earlier, by the way, why I wasn't making the stag breaker. And I said that there's no point. Just to elaborate, well, sorry, remember, I was sorry, like, sometimes, guys, people ask questions and I do see it and I start answering it. And then I get distracted and then see 5 other questions and I forget to come back to it. So I apologize if that happens. But if I remember, I'll definitely come back to it. But the stag breaker thing, so it's actually time loss. To just waste to focus on making the stag breaker early because you only need it for the queen, and you actually do find so many meadows where you get the mats for the stag breaker before you get to the queen, because they can spawn anywhere on the map, meadows. So there's a temptation to get it early thinking, oh, we might not find a meadows and we can guarantee being in meadows at the start, but actually you don't need to. Plus, you know, deer can actually also be in Black Forest, so basically if you combine the service area of a Valheim map, right, just what space is meadows and what space is Black Forest, you're basically talking about most of the map at that point. That's at least map that is island and not ocean. So basically the largest percentage of the map can actually get your stag breaker mats. So you just want to do it as you travel, as you go, instead of just pausing whilst doing it, so you can multitask. Man, we're getting low with a bone drop rates. There we go, another one. The only reason I didn't make more pickaxes because we didn't have enough wood before as well, which we could do that now. We need the bones to summon bone mass. We're standing right next to him at the minute. just for the spawn. Basically, he eats it when you spawn him. You can't reuse them. Not bad. In this speedrun, we won't be bothering with any ores. Because we're going to do glitched, which will allow us to skip ores because we won't need to make a seal breaker. Having to make a seal breaker in the speedrun is currently the only thing that will actually require you to make ores. I might make one more pickaxe or something. Don't think there's any point in making 3 because we're actually pretty much done with like most of our pickaxe uses already. Luckily, this crypt is giving us much more. Much more with the bones, so I'm happy about that. Oh no, someone destroyed the... Okay. Could be the jackpot, hopefully. Okay, well, I wouldn't quite call it the jackpot, but it's progress. 3 more wither bones, and we can do bone mass. Thanks a lot for watching the stream today, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone's doing good. Remember, guys, the #1 best way you can support the content completely for free, regardless of what platform you watch on, is by smashing the like button on YouTube and subscribing to the YouTube channel. It makes it more likely for the content to be recommended to new people in the recommended feed. Even if you're watching on Twitch, because I do stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, in case you didn't know. If you do ! YouTube in the Twitch chat, go and smash and like, subscribe. Really helps. Well, we're doing nice for bows and arrows. A few more. The bone. Man, this run's actually going so good. It's just... the wither bone drop rate has been yacked. I appreciate that. Ironic. Drop the bones. Drop the bones. We got 1. 2 more. Drop the bones. It must work. Just asking for it. Bones, please. Come on, scrap piles. Pray to Orange Jesus, chat. Please, Orange Jesus. Bless us with 2 more bones. Oh, I like that, Aaron. We're like summoning bones. Oh, it worked. You summoned a bone. You literally immediately just spawned a bone in by spamming bone emotes in the chat. It works. One more. Please. Orange Jesus. Oh, wow. We got dodged as well. Alright. Quick, chat, pray. Pray to Orange Jesus, please. Just one more. One more. This is the one. I can feel it. We got it. It worked. Praise Orange Jesus, chat. And praise chat for summoning. Alright. Now, it's been a while since I've done this setup. It's been a long time since I've done any glitch strats. Gonna definitely need some more stuff though, or more wood, a little bit more anyway, not a lot. Oh, actually we might be Gucci. Huh. Am I going to do this with all these mobs around? See, there's one thing we need to do. We should not need to do, but what we should do here anyway. Which is to get this abomination to get me some ancient bark. Attack now, please. Good. And again, and again. Very good. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with these mobs because otherwise it really is very, very sketch. Not all of them, but the abomination and the wraith need to go for sure. Gonna make sure keep that alive. Okay. A lot going on right now. To say the least. Oh, I didn't see this archer. Oh well, we're close by, aren't we? So basically big mobs, right? if you trigger a melee attack on them whilst you're inside a clipped object, their melee attack will clip through anyway. So you can only sit inside an object with a clip if you don't aggro a large mob or boss. Small mobs just won't be able to get in anyway. Although we might as well kill this guy now. Because we can. Because of the corpse run. Ancient bark allows us to make bonfires. This is what just allowed us to kill the abomination. Use it on bosses too. Okay, so the chair clip's a bit scuffed for getting in the skull, but I can try it. Alright, we're in. So then what you want to do is, there's not a lot of room inside here. So the weird thing about clipping into the skull is it kind of looks like there's more room than there is. Because you can't see the walls from the inside. They don't render from the inside. So it's a pretty tight spot. Being kind of a troll with this. Alright, so the trick with this is not leaving any structures outside the skull. If anything that aggros is outside, or if you accidentally leave the skull even just a tiny bit, Bomas will aggro and it's a failed setup. Should have got rested really actually, but you have to be really careful because when you attack you move forwards. And it can make you leave the skull, and if you just peek out even a little bit, Bomas will aggro and he'll poison you and just hit you in the face. His melee will clip through here, and his poison will clip through also. If he aggros, it's not, if your bed is still alive somewhere, it's not necessarily run over, but it might be run over because it won't be easy to get back inside, because in order for this to work, so to get inside you have to make some sort of structure to clip inside, right? Like a chair or a door or something, right? We just went with chair because we have fine wood and it's faster. We could have done it with a door or a stack or whatever, right? But any structure, after he spawned in, if it's outside the skull, will cause him to aggro and kill you. So that means if you die, even if you survive, you're going to have to face the problem of having to figure out another way of getting back in the skull. But hypothetically, if you left mats to make another chair outside or something, like by your bed as a backup, and a spare, you know, hammer, you might be able to get back in and relog and do it that way. But it's not going to. You basically just don't want to fail. It's going to cost a lot of time. Yeah, it is a lot faster than cross strat. This is classed as a glitch, but I'm actually trying some glitched runs right now. It is a lot faster than doing the skull above. And we could have actually done this with rested as well, but I kind of forgot, and now we're going. It's not worth going for because we might make him aggro if we start messing around building stuff now. Oh, we don't have the rocks anyway. So we would have had to loot rocks. So actually, yeah, no, we couldn't have got it. One thing I haven't messed around with is there a way of having the campfire inside the skull as well? Not the campfire, the bonfire. I don't know really why other people do things, Alex, but I stream on both. I think a lot of YouTubers, it's much more worth it for them to stream on YouTube if they already have an audience on YouTube. For sure. But speaking from experience, as someone that's more popular as like a YouTuber than a streamer, definitely get more viewers on YouTube a lot of the time, at least. Although I have built an audience on Twitch. But just because I got more active subs on YouTube, a lot of the time I get more viewers over there. Not always, but a lot of the time. This is the random seed that we're doing right now. Well, in Twitch's affiliate contracts and Twitch's partner contracts, they make it so that you're not allowed to stream on Twitch and another platform at the same time. I simply left my Twitch contract so that I can stream on both, and the YouTube partner contract allows you to stream anywhere. YouTube don't care about it, so I'm able to be a YouTube partner and stream on both, but I couldn't be a Twitch partner and stream on both, not simultaneously. You could do it like separately. That was hype anyway, chat. That's a really good bone mass time, even for glitched. Genuinely. Very nice. Oh, bro. Yeah, even just for doing bone mass on his own, it's a good time. With no prior bosses. All right. Yeah, it's insane how close these guys are. I think I might actually use this as my actual spot for my bed. For this fight even. It's such a good spot. I'm going to check something real quick. No one's home anyway. Have I tried hardcore runs yet? Yeah. My double boss challenge series right now, I'm actually low-key trying to do it without dying, and I haven't died yet, so... It's gonna be kind of... But we could use... the bonfire. On the Elder, but... It actually can be not, it sounds, you would think that it's like way better, but because you can't stand on top of it, it can actually complicate things quite a bit. I think I'm going to drop that stuff for now. If we decide to go, we still don't know necessarily if we're going to commit to go for level 3 axe at this point. In fact, I suppose what we should do is just mine some rocks. We don't quite have enough rocks for the best Elder fight. We might as well go for a decent amount of rocks considering we're making really good time. Man, these things are so heavy. All right. Okay. Deal with these grade walls. to relog if I don't want to die there. Let's go. Okay, bro. Let's do this. We're gonna do a setup here where we use corpse run and eek there at the same time, but I just wanted to kill those mobs before we did it, because they will slow us down during the fight. Thanks, ironic. The easiest boss is definitely eek there. Or between Elder and Bone Mass. Elder's the easier boss fight, but no matter what category you run, Bone Mass is the more consistent one. The Elder can, even though it's easier than Bone Mass, can actually be really frustrating sometimes because of the slide glitch, which we didn't get. Hell yeah, dude. So far, so good. What? Why did he do that? No, why? He didn't even... Okay, bro. It's getting cheeky. Oh, he's just getting wild with the stamps. He's spamming the stamps. Frickin' stamps.com over here. That's right, don't stamp. No! Definitely spoke too soon. Alright, hell yeah. This is an insane run so far. Even with the deaths. The deaths are part of the package, bruh. We only died because we got to Bone Mass so early without weapons. I've always been into all different kinds of games, but I primarily used to play PUBG before Valheim came out. That was pretty good. It wasn't the absolute most perfect Elder, but it was pretty close to it. It was a very good Elder. Very good. We are including Mistlands in this run, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty smooth. He was really stompy for some reason. Really spamming his stomps, but... Just want a bit more wood. Yeah, right into Yag country. Love to see it. Imagine if we see a Yag right now. Oh. There's a camp over there. Oh. Oh, we're good. I just heard a mosquito. I was like, where? I'm... I think I've beaten the first 3 bosses faster than that. But it's definitely... a good time for beating the first 3 bosses. I don't see any totems. It is a pretty good scene. Ah, we're good. So, any decent mountains around? It actually feels nice running glitched. Like I was saying to Fred, Henrik and Archie, like I have a feeling this category could be a sweet spot for running Mistlands. Nice, Kenny. Hope you're enjoying the game. Cool. Definitely should go for this. I think I'm going to continue searching here first. I want to go for this Leviathan. Foggy Paul, thank you so much for becoming a patron and supporting the content, keeping the dream alive. I really appreciate that, bro. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks, Paul. I really appreciate that, bud. Oh, we can see a stone circle. I want to go for that Leviathan, but we have to fully... one of the key things to running this game, guys, is fully checking the plains when you find it, because the Yag rune's so rare. Thank you so much, though, Paul. You legend, bud. I really appreciate that Patreon pledge. Thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. Jimmy, I hope you're doing good. I don't think this one can have a rune on it. Little bit unlucky. I'm not complaining. So right now I'm just scanning those fires to see if there's a totem next to any of them, and there is. There is one. Well, let's try and deal with this Desquito first if we can. Uh-oh. Might be dead here. Right, we have to relog. I got the totem now. Oh, thanks, Cushman. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we beat Bowmass. First 3 bosses down. We had to relog because we're actually on fire. That fire attack, sometimes it looks like it kills you instantly, but it's actually a status attack that just deals high DPS. Oh, I might be dead still. Oh, stamina's so low. Oh boy. Holy stamina. Yeah, kite these into each other. Fight it out. Leave me out of it. Thanks so much for the follow on Twitch, Meatball. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good, bud. Okay, that's good. I want to go back this way though because I still want to go for that Leviathan. 170 watching and only 60 likes. Come on, viewers, smash that like and subscribe. Thanks for the support. I love how Cloaky is always on the ball with the likes. What a legend. When you relog, you lose rested buff. There's no time advantage to rested most of the time. The only time there's really time advantage when you're running random seed to rested is when you actually use it for a boss fight. And we do generally use it for all the boss fights where we're not spamming corpse run. We will use rested. Traversal though, it's not time save. We don't need kiting, but if we can get a level 2 Abyssal Razor or even a level 1 Abyssal Razor before we fight Yugloth. Oh shit. Getting attacked by growths. They've been kited super far away. This isn't good. If we can get an Abyssal Razor before Yugloth, it's faster DPS than the axe or the club. So it'll be faster for Yag if we can have it ready by then. I think we might be fucked here. I don't know. We have wind, we'll be okay. We'll probably dodge it. Looks like we have wind. No, we're fucked. I mean, we can live. I mean, rather we can get out of the situation, but we can't set sail right there. They're literally cock blocking me from getting that goddamn Leviathan. You have to do the runs on 1 seed. Can we get away this time? Nah, it's not gonna work, is it? It is only 1 guy this time. Oh my god. His attack clipped through the post. We're just gonna have to kill him if we want to get that. Kaiden, annoyingly. Still pretty close by. Super weird stuff's happening with mobs on this run. It's really interesting. It's funny, like, the RNG gods have blessed us with a great seed. We're getting some really weird mob action. It's funny, like, you never get it, like, you always have some random stuff to deal with, which is a good thing. We still don't have official leaderboards and rule sets yet for the Mistlands update, but I have been working on them over the last few days in between working on my latest video, and we should be finalizing those changes to the leaderboards and putting them up over the next few days. So there's no official world record yet, but we're going to, I 100% guarantee, between me and Thread and any other runners, we're going to start getting official records up and verified over the next week. If I get the leaderboard changes up, and if Archie can help me get them up over the next few days. The growth has actually just stayed there. It's so funny. I've legit never had this scenario before, by the way. I've never had this scenario on a speedrun. I've never actually been in a situation where I wanted the fueling to win. Alright, we're gonna have to get some more leather now. Can't make another raft. So because that wouldn't be official. Skunk Puncher, it's not official in any way, is it? It's just some randomer saying it's something. To have any kind of like to claim like an official record in like a main category in any game needs to be on an official leaderboard that's actually moderated and verified by a set of moderators. Valheim obviously has that on speedrun.com, like most speed games. So nothing will be official for the Mistlands runs until the desired Mistlands alterations to leaderboards are made, which take time to oh, that's nice. More weird random mob stuff. But yeah, the changes just take time to sort of be decided, because you can't, like, when major changes happen to a speedrun, it's like as much as people may expect those things to. No, why? Oh, I'm gonna fucking die because of the fucking bullshit. I can't believe I just died because the ground, like, literally couldn't let me put down a fucking workbench. Oh my god, dude. The most basic of things ever. It just wouldn't let me place a workbench. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, like when like new games come out, or like major updates happen to the game, the community of like runners, and but not just necessarily all runners, but like moderators and stuff, the people that run the boards, is really, it's the way everything works in speedrun different speed games is essentially up to each community how they handle it. But people just communities just tend to handle things similarly. But basically, yeah, it takes time to figure out like what rules and categories need to be. There's generally a bit of a delay between like updates coming out and the new leaderboards being ready with most games. And I'm dead. I'm dead because I didn't enter my inventory. Oh my god. This is why I usually drop anything I have in my inventory before going to get my corpse. And the only reason I didn't do it that time is like, I was thinking, yeah, I should disable it, but I won't, because we do need to be able to auto collect the mats on the way out. It definitely bit me in the ass, literally. I just had trouble placing bench in the last couple of days. Sometimes it won't even place perfectly on flat terrain. Yeah, it is a bit annoying. You can't just record your run and submit it. Submit it to what though? There's nothing to submit it to without the categories and the rules. There's nothing to stop anyone recording something and putting it on YouTube. Obviously, that's just a YouTube video. But anything that's not on a leaderboard is just unofficial and unverified. Alright, we got our stuff out of there. That's the main thing. What's up, Sauron? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. What a weird situation this run has been. I had a run where I've died this much in ages. But it's still going super well. It's just so bizarre. It's so typical. No one really knows what times are looking like for Queen yet. I mean, it's going to be pretty comfortable. Well, most people's assumptions doing it with Seal Breaker is that people are still sort of making the assumption it's going to be over 10 hours. But I mean, it definitely will be able to be done shorter. But it's going to take a long time for people to just get a lot of practice in. But the thing is, no one's really been doing it because no one has the time to do it because it's long. Which is why glitchless is most likely going to end up being we got what we needed out of that, by the way. Which is why glitchless is most likely going to wind up being allowed to be segmented. Like, everyone knows how it works, but it's just not being done because most people have jobs and school. They don't have time to do the speedrun glitchless. All bosses right now in one sitting, which I think is fair. But I'm running glitched at the minute. And glitch should be able to be done much faster. Or it can be done much faster. But yeah, all these questions about how long this, how long that, still just to sort of, I guess, cover the information for everybody, it is still way too early to really answer those questions, guys. It's still too early. I know that people are kind of understood it was too early when Mistlands was like brand new, and that now they may think that it's not too early because some time has passed. But to be clear, it, you know, took a couple of years of grinding the game a shitload, like several times a week, almost every day, for us to get to the point where the run was where it was before the Mistlands update. It's going to probably take a similar amount of time again to get the run as optimal as what it was before the update. The major glitches in a glitch run. Oh. I was just gonna throw that, to be honest. Or basically clips. Clipping into dungeons. Clipping into the Bone Mask Skull. Clipping into the Queen Citadel. So it allows you to skip the seal breaker. We're gonna go for the knife because it will allow us to basically, with the Yugloth strat, it will allow us to beat Yugloth a little bit faster than using the axe or the club. So I'll basically try and make a level 2 Abyssal Razor instead of a level 3 Flint Axe. Gonna find out the time today when you finish. That would be epic, bro. This Leviathan's been really chill. Is it time to save worth it with time spent? Yep. Very little time spent. That was a really cool Leviathan. What a legend. Gonna find out the time today when we finish, hopefully, bud. I like the energy. If you log out, it resets the Leviathan's AI. So he'll be back at the surface again. We didn't have to. What's up, Dan? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. I don't want to look around because I don't want to get serpented, but kind of have to. We can't see otherwise. But I do see a plains there, so I'm just going to paddle straight to that plains. I'm great, thanks, dude. Thanks for asking. Kiting, we're going to make Abyssal Razor. Yeah, we have got a really good run going, actually. What's up, Onyx? Thanks for the sub on YouTube, GM Ginger. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing good, bud. I mean, if a serpent spawns far away from you, basically, if you don't look at it, it won't aggro on you. What's up, fine? I've been great. Thanks for asking. How are you? Greetings, Cisco. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing good, bud. We're trying to find every boss, bro. You don't go out of your way and start checking every tiny mountain that has absolutely zero chance to have anything to do with modder on it. The best thing to do is to keep exploring the map, going to whatever the next biome is that has something useful for any boss that you're still working on inside it. And then if you see a decent mountain along the way, check it. So right now, makes sense for us to keep checking plains because we saw our plains really quickly. And we can't see any good mountain. If we see a good mountain, we'll check it. Small mountains don't have anything on them. Need to get a bed down. Well, we actually didn't get our leather back there. Annoyingly. I appreciate that fine. Thanks, Benjamin. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was nuts. Oh, shit. They're coming for me. No! Usually the materials just sink to the bottom of the ocean. Man, I couldn't even see these guys then. Yeah. Never mind, chat. GG.
Sploosh.
It's a good attempt. I totally lost sight of those fuelings. Sometimes they look like almost the same color as the background, and I didn't see them there. But this was our first attempt at a glitched Mistlands run. And I thought it was actually a really good start. Let's actually do a bit of research real quick. And just see like where the other bosses were. Wait, no, that's not right, is it? Surely not. No, this is not the right command, is it? I will say the modder you know when you do the command to find the location of a boss? Oh no, I must have just done the wrong command. Is it actually Dragon Queen? Or is it actually just modder? What's going on right now? What's actually happening? Okay. Whatever. Let's see about your gluth. Come back to finding order in a second. The commands have been patched. As for Goblin Queen. So every Yag was in kind of a bad spot. So it really would depend on the other bosses. Let's just go check that if you have debug mode on, you can teleport by doing control middle click. No, yeah, that still works. So what? Why couldn't I find? I swear it was just dragon. For modder. I have had the modder marker. Yeah, it is dragon. And that, see, that part's just not on the map anymore. What the hell? I don't know where it was taking me before. That was kind of weird. I have had this bug out before though. I swear it's, I don't know. I swear like it places bosses places and then deletes them sometimes with the world generation. Because I've had that happen before. So anyway, so we'll mod like, so these are our, these fires were our Yags. Those are modders. Pretty spread out, but depending on where the queen is. So it was taking us like down this way, right? That's where we died. We would have daft to... Yeah, it wasn't the best boss arrangement anyway. Would have been a bit of a trek. Would have basically have... Yeah, I mean, it's kind of all over the place, actually. When you really think about it. So basically... The portals are queens, the fires are Yags, and the houses are modders. Actually, kind of interesting because it had such a perfect boss arrangement where we played up to. But then look how really crazy and random the boss arrangement is for the other bosses. It's literally scattered across the map. And I will say, my experience running the RSG so far and seeing a lot of random seeds post Mistlands, I am finding that this sort of scattered boss arrangement seems to be becoming more common, which definitely is going to extend the length of RSG in general. If you enable the debug mode command, you can just teleport by holding left control and middle mouse. On the map, you can hold left control and then just click middle mouse somewhere on the map to teleport to it if you've got debug mode enabled. Alright guys, today was a little bit of a warm-up speedrun stream for me after just working on videos and figuring out speedrun stuff for like a week without actually doing any runs. I was a bit rusty today because I had some late nights working on the video and I've not done a run in like a week. But I think it actually went really well and I really enjoyed doing glitched runs. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some glitch stuff as well. My plan going forward, first of all, hopefully over the next few days we can actually get those leaderboards sorted and everything. I have been working on it, and I've been talking to the guys about what everyone thinks we should do, and we have basically come to some agreements. It's just not finalized yet, but the only reason I haven't managed to just get that done is because I've been working on videos. Now my latest video is done. When I'm not streaming and not sort of just doing YouTube stuff, I'm going to be finalizing this speedrun rules and that. But anyway, when it comes to speedrun streams, I'm going to be alternating between basically doing these glitch runs and then doing like segmented glitchless runs, both all bosses. I'm going to do that depending on whether or not I can guarantee having like 2 or 3 days in a row spare for those segmented runs or not. We're going to alternate between those two things. That is currently the plan. With Ashlands to the south and far north up there, maybe a run with Bowmass and Elder straight south wasn't so great. Perhaps. Yes. Mark, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the content and helping keep the dream alive. I'm going to call it there for tonight, chat. Because I'm actually really tired. A little bit sleep deprived from working on the video. It's so funny, no matter how much time I spend on a video, no matter how many like just full days of work I spend doing it, the final day, the final edit, the final editing session and making the thumbnail and everything, like the final stage of getting a video out, I always end up doing an all-nighter no matter what. So I'm gonna get some sleep, and then tomorrow we're going to continue on with the Valheim speedrun attempts. Thanks again so much for the super chat, Mark, you legend.
Thanks for the stream.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for watching the stream and supporting the content, helping keep the dream alive. Before I go, guys, I want to remind everybody of a couple of things. First of all, the best way to help me out completely for free is to go to that YouTube channel and smash the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It makes it more likely for the content to get recommended to new people. If you would like to support the content financially and help keep the dream alive, the best way for you to do that is on Patreon at patreon.com/NickRawcliffe. Patreon allows you to do monthly donations, sort of like a Twitch sub. Essentially, you can do it for any amount of money, even as little as $1. And how it works is, for example, if you were to subscribe at the $1 level right now, you would donate $1 to me right now. Then you'll be donating $1 a month on the first of every month from then onwards. So you cancel your subscription and you can cancel it at any time. Anyone that becomes a patron also gets invited to join 2 private Valheim servers, and you get to play on there whenever you want with the rest of the community. And you also get invited to play Valheim with me live on stream when we do a server stream. So there's a build server and a survival server. So if you want to support the content, help keep the dream alive, you can do that on Patreon. In return, you get access to that. Second best way is just by doing normal donations. There's a link in the description, or you can do ! Patreon. And last but not least, you can support the content financially over on YouTube by doing super chats during the live streams, super thanks below any video, and by clicking the join button below the stream and becoming a YouTube member. Members get access to monthly behind the scenes content. Don't forget to join the Discord as well. It's the #1 best way to make sure you don't miss any live streams or videos. ! Discord in the chat. And I do stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so if you're watching on YouTube and you'd rather be watching on Twitch, there's a link in the description to the Twitch channel. And yeah, Twitch now has the option to do pinned comments, by the way, to the top of chat, which is awesome. So for ages, you've always been able to find the Patreon at the top of YouTube chat, but you can now find it at the top of Twitch, which is just a side note, something that I started doing today, which is pretty cool. But anyway, I'm kind of yammering on because I'm tired, and you can never shut me up when I'm tired. But oh yeah, go watch the latest episode of the Double Boss Challenge. I put loads of effort into the latest episode, and I think it actually might have the best thumbnail I've made so far, so you can watch that on the YouTube channel. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Valheim speedruns attempts, and we're probably going to do some more random seed glitchless, because I think sorry, more random seed glitched because this was actually really fun. Thanks, part time, and thanks to everybody that's saying they enjoyed the stream today, even though we didn't have a good one. I really appreciate that. All right, guys. Night. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye.